Hello everybody, welcome back to Cannonball Cottage. Today we're going to be doing a Indian dish known as butter chicken. First of all, I've got some just ordinary vegetable oil in the pan, and we're just going to bring it up to temperature. What we have here is some diced chicken. We also have some cumin, garam masala, fenugreek, chili powder and turmeric. In this little dish here, I've just blended this up in the processor before we started, and it's 1 small onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 2 green chilies, 3 fresh tomatoes and a tablespoon of tomato puree. And you'll see how this takes place as we go along. We've got the star of the show here, as in butter, because hence that's what the dish's recipe is named after, known as butter chicken. And we also have some cream, and then we have a little bit of my last little bit of fresh coriander just there, just to finish the dish off. And so what we're going to do now is just start frying off this chicken. Let's see if we've got it's not too bad, it isn't quite there. The temperature, I should have started warming this up prior to this. So there you go. Start throwing it in bit by bit, otherwise you're going to really cool the pan down. Won't take long because these chunks, they're not too big, and of course they'll finish off cooking in the sauce. This is breast of chicken, but really my preference would have been some thigh meat, and unfortunately I've gone and used all that up, and I've only got this breast meat left, so hence why we're using the breast portion. But not to worry, it'll all turn out alright. Just need to turn over this chicken, just need to colour it a little bit. And there you go, look. See how it's immediately colouring this chicken through. If you were cooking this chicken as a whole portion, you wouldn't have the heat on as high as this, because what would happen is the outside would cook, and of course the internal part of the chicken wouldn't cook. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start by adding these spices, herbs, well, spices I should say. That's the turmeric, and that's the chili. This is the cumin. Now the garam masala, and the fenugreek. And we just let those cook off slightly. I'm going to add a little bit of the sauce so that it doesn't burn, as in the spices burn. We don't want the spices to burn. Wow, the smell is actually, as always, whenever you're doing Indian dishes, the spices are absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, those spices, how it's given the chicken a fantastic coating. So now we've got that part, I'm actually going to add the onion, garlic, tomato and 2 fresh chilies that are being ground up there. just going to let that cook through slightly now. I might just add a little bit of water just to excuse me, just to loosen it up slightly, to stop it from drying out too much. There you can see, look at that. And of course, when we put the butter and the cream in it, it changes the colour considerably. I think originally the tales are that people who've been to India go to India and they go to India and call. You have to excuse me, the phone's going. Kaz? Sorry about that, folks. Phone was ringing away. And anyway, the tale is that the people have recently been to India, or a few years ago went to India and started asking for chicken tikka masala, and apparently chicken tikka masala doesn't actually exist in India. It's known as butter chicken, and I think it was tikka masala was adapted to suit the British palate. So that's where that story came from, chicken tikka masala, but when originally it was this, which is the butter chicken. So anyway, we've got, so far now, we've cooked those onions and everything through, and now this is where the butter comes into it. You just add all this butter to the sauce, and then we'll be adding some cream to it to give it its finished you know, to give it its finished sauce. But this butter added to this sauce gives it such a velvety finish and a shiny finish to the sauce, as you can see. And what we're about to do now, I'm just going to turn the power down slightly, and by the way, you haven't seen me put any salt in it yet. I coated the chicken with salt while it was sitting there. I'd already put some salt on there, so really need to taste. Oh, yum! See, now that would be really nice without the cream. Really, really nice. But as with the recipe, we're going to add some of this cream, and it's gone really, really thick. Really thick double cream. Let me put that in first and see how we go with that. Let me stir that in. Whether or not we're going to be needing, I think we will be needing all of it, to be honest. What I'll do, I'll get rid of this little stirrer, and I'll get the spatula in there and scoop it out. Just look at that, how that's thickened up like that. Wonderful, wonderful thick double cream. And so, there we have all that cream incorporated now. And I'm just going to wipe up here the mess that I've just made. A little bit on that dish that I'm going to put the curry into. Look at that. That is, just when that cream's finished incorporating with this sauce, And there you have what is known as butter chicken. And then now that really needs to just sit there, and the usual process is just to allow it to tick over until the oil starts rising. And as you can see, I think you can see the oil is beginning to rise to the top, and that's when you know that you're good to go. That's one fantastic curry known as butter chicken. Let's just have another taste now we've got the cream and butter in it. Let's give that a taste. Oh, wow. Well, that is truly a great meal. Of course, the choice is it's really quite hot as well, but the recipe really doesn't include extra chilies like I put in, but boy does it make a difference putting those fresh green chilies in it. It's absolutely yum. Wow. A wonderful curry. So what we'll do, I'll just turn it off for now. What we'll do is give you an idea. I mean, this is keto friendly. If you serve it with cauliflower rice, and you could make some keto bread, flat bread to go with it. But forgetting that, this is just butter chicken. There it is, with a little bit of coriander to finish it off, and there you have butter chicken here in Cannonball Cottage in the afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed this little display, this demo. If you have, give us a thumbs up, give it a share, subscribe to our channel, make a comment, and I'll get back to you with any queries that you may well have if I can answer them. And that's about it. Cheers everyone, thanks for watching.